Hey there, Chris and Chris's wife. Didn't catch your name. Sorry. Here's your machine. After a few hours, I've grappled with it, trying to figure out why the boiler isn't firing. Trying to run the DSK cycle. I've run it, I think, 3 times so far. Flushing the boilers, resetting it, trying different techniques, removing the water temperature, cleaning the probes, the water level probes, trying pretty much everything I could. And I haven't been able to revive the steam wand. The boiler is actually cold to the touch, so it's not heating at all. Even when I did the DSK cycle, the water came up cold. So I'm pretty sure it's dead, unfortunately. By the way, you had a leak. Let me just try to fire up my flash. You had a water leak. I'm not sure if you guys noticed the machine drip water into the drip tray, or even into the tool storage. It's a little bit black actually. Right around this area here, and underneath this silver lip, which point it was leaking from underneath here for a while, and it was from the boiler, so from the coffee boiler pump line, so this is the coffee boiler. That's this pipe connects to this pipe through the steam boiler, and this comes directly from the water pump. So the leak was here. As you can see, it has some white residue. That's calcium over time, and even underneath there it's been leaking for a while. I'm not sure if this is related or not. I don't think it's related to the boiler not working. I think that was because of the DSK cycle. But anyway, the water leak, I've addressed it. It was actually these two pipes. Both were leaking, so I've replaced the seals on those, and now they're not leaking, obviously. I'm not sure if you noticed, but the machine would fill itself every few minutes, and when you wake up in the morning, it would fill the boiler again. And actually, when I went to the settings menu, which is here, this is the settings menu, 8, 9, 10. These are for the coffee boiler. Error 8, 9, and 10. Errors 8, 9, and 10 are related to the coffee boiler being empty. So that's probably, that makes sense. It was leaking, the coffee boiler line was leaking from these two due to pressure. And the machine would wake up in the morning with an empty boiler and then fill itself. And it recognized it. The computer recognized that that's an issue, so it's recorded it in system. But I've reset it. I've reset everything. I've tried to figure out the steam boiler and why that's not working, and I've concluded that it's probably a dead coil or a dead fuse. It's probably not something. It's not your fault. It's just a really bad design on Breville's behalf. If you search online, heaps of people have the same issue where they would descale the machine, and then unfortunately that would kill the steam boiler. The good side is that it's probably not a boiler replacement that's required. It's probably just a fuse. The bad side is that it's a very big job, because I'm gonna need to disassemble the entire base, remove all these cables, and pull the boiler out and access the fuse, which is between this wall and this boiler here. It's literally on the boiler. They've put it in a very bad spot, and it's like, as I told you, Chris, it's a few hours job, so it's probably A, not going to be this week, B, it's probably going to be in the $200 range. So do let me know if you want me to proceed. I am 90% sure it's the fuse that's dead. This is like characteristic. I've done this dozens. I've done this a dozen times, and it's worked every single time. Beeps on the wand. Cold boiler, no steam. It's pretty much always the steam fuse. So yeah, I'm comfortable with doing the job. It's just that it will take a few hours, and I won't be able to do it in this week. So yeah, do let me know what you guys decide, and hopefully we can get it back to normal. Cheers.